Florida Senate approves ban on geoengineering and weather modification. Vinny, I'm coming to you with this one here. Let's take a look. Rob, do you have a clip on this?
I do. This is Governor Ron DeSantis talking about the bill.
Go for it.
Senator Ileana Garcia has legislation in the Florida Senate to ban geoengineering and weather modification in the state of Florida. I support the legislation. However, the Florida House of Representatives has gutted Senator Garcia's legislation, and they would actually codify the practice of geoengineering and weather modification. People got a lot of kooky ideas that they can get in and put things in the atmosphere to block the sun and save us from climate change. We're not playing that game in Florida. I support what Senator Garcia is doing, and I hope that people will tell the House of Representatives in Florida, do not gut this bill.
Vinny.
Do you realize what he's saying, right? You guys know what geo modification and Rob, we talked about this on the Unusuals. I just want to make a point. This is another theory that we've all been talking about, that everybody calls us nuts about weather modification and chemtrails and all the stuff that they put in the air, and it turns out that we're right. It's actually happening, and he's saying we don't want it in Florida. They put stuff in the air, Pat, that makes the sun reflect so we don't get hot because of the temperature. And it's like he called it out and said that we don't want it in Florida. So that just proves, Tom, they're trying to do it. If not, they have been doing it. And that's what they do. They mock us. They say that we're crazy. They say we talk nonsense until the documents come out and a freaking governor has to come out and say, stop it and don't do it. And think about it. All this stuff that they spray in the air, we're breathing it. It's coming on our plants. It's going on the food. And then we wonder why respiratory disease is up. Cancer is up. The food is trash. Everybody's getting poisoned and the water sucks and they act like it's business as usual. So it's not a freaking theory. It's another lie that's been exposed, and I love it.
Well, you know what's really interesting about this when you dive into it? You know who the penalty is for?
Who?
It's for aircraft operators.
Weird.
So we're going to fine $100,000 or $5,000 and 5 years in prison for aircraft operators. So guess who you're not talking about? The companies that are making the chromium sulfate and all these other things that are in the atmosphere.
Aluminum oxide, too.
Correct. And there's things that they put up there to prevent global warming and reflect the sun. But there's other things they put up there because they want to create cloud seeding and they want it to rain. And so why would this be an issue in the state of Florida? Well, because we have a big agricultural industry here, and you've got companies that's like, hey, I'd like to help the agricultural industry. You pay me this, and I'll fly around, see if I can make it rain. Well, they can't. So I don't know why this doesn't attempt to make the chemicals illegal, because what they go after is says it's a third-degree felony. So in other words, it's the guy that flew the dope, but the dope's legal.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, I mean,
It's what it says.
how old are you? This is are you old enough to remember Alex Jones with like a Nokia camera? Be like, it's chemtrails. It's chemtrails. You see them? They're chemtrails. And now that used to be like the cuckoo pants thing. You're a crackpot if you believe that. Now it's like you have to write legislation against it. So who are the crackpots?
And Benny, how many more things do they have to come out that we have to be like, we told you so? How many more documents? How much more CIA stuff? There's another, Pat, another story about the CIA. Pat, about Hitler. Do you mind?
Go for it.
Hitler. So the CIA files reveal that the search for Hitler in South America, 10 years after his suicide, as Argentina prepares right now to release classified documents on Nazi fugitives. And Rob, you did a story on Unusuals, right? Even the skull of Hitler. What did they find out?
Well, so the Russians tested the skull that they found in the bunker, and what they say the skull that they claim belonged to Adolf Hitler was actually the skull of a woman in her 30s or early 40s.
Which would have been Ava Braun. So the CIA...
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hitler was a girl?
No, well, I heard he wears dresses.
Whoa. Hitler was a they, them?
Yeah, he's they, them. So
Hitler started the
Hitler's
chemtrails?
proper pronouns.
Yeah, Adam's hilarious. No, but Adam, so the CIA files are saying that the CIA were searching for a guy that everybody said committed suicide in this bunker. But they knew Hitler might have escaped, so they kept looking for him for 10 years after. But in the public eye, they told that he was dead, okay? They chased leads to South America, South Africa, and Colombia. They had names, they had locations, and they followed tips from people who claimed they saw him. And all that time, the American people were fed a fairy tale that he was in a bunker, and that's a photo that they said that was leaked, right, Rob?
Yes, and that's him with another guard from the SS who had escaped to South America.
Yeah, so apparently, and from stories, Rob, allegedly in the news, Argentina was a safe haven for Nazis, not a theory, it's a fact. Thousands fled there. The country is now preparing, like I said, to release the documents that could show who funded them, who moved them there, who protected them, and that silence wasn't an accident. It was by design. And again, going back to my point, they lied to. How many times have we been lied to? JFK, weapons of mass destruction, lied about Vietnam, lied about COVID, lied about Epstein, lied about every single thing that matters. And every time something like this comes to light, Benny, they're just like, okay, yeah, you guys were next, and we move on. I think it's ridiculous. I think
So the
it's
Hitler files come out before the Epstein files. Didn't have that on my bingo card.
Nice. So it's called a rat line.
Yeah.
A rat line was a line that was a way of travel for tens of thousands. They know that at least 10,000 or more Nazis got out of Germany through Spain to Spanish South America. And this is how rat lines worked. And some of the biggest names actually in some of the Nazi leadership got out through here. I think Joseph Mengele did.
Yep. He was the worst.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
was experimental doctor.
Yeah.
That's right. And they went and they lived. Some of them lived till very old ages in Argentina, and I think we're never caught. And so that's something that did happen. That's 100% real. Some of them traveled by boat. Some of them traveled by submarine. And there are zero forensic remains of Adolf Hitler that has ever been uncovered inside of a bunker in Germany or in the Soviet spy museum.
Yeah, and by the way, the CIA, you don't chase a dead man unless you know he didn't die. Period. What are they searching for? You're not searching for Hitler if it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean, Tom?
Yeah, it's like the people that say that Ken Lay didn't die, and Ken Lay went down to Belize.
I was chilling there for a while.
Right. No, you read the same thing. And so someday are we going to find out that people with powerful friends like escaped and got to some other places? You know, what I love is that God is a just God and they can't outrun God.
Amen.
Yes, that's right. Is Epstein alive, or was that like a fake Epstein on the
Well,
stretcher?
he interviewed the brother, and what did the brother say?
He had a lot of things to say. I mean, a lot that day when he came in. But in regards to whether he's alive or not, he's saying they killed him.
Oh.
That's what he said.
The brother did.
The brother said
Okay.
they killed him.
Because people have the photos, and they're like, "That's not actually
my brother
Epstein.
didn't
That's
kill
not what his
himself.
nose looked
Yeah,
like."
Like I
That's
said,
not
my
what his
brother
ear
didn't
looked
kill
like."
himself.
Kill
Okay,
himself.
that's what it was.
Yep.
Adam, your thoughts on
they
this?
flipped the breaker.
I'm just sitting here learning a lot. I thought we were talking about geoengineering and weather modification, and I'm just glad that we confirmed that the Holocaust did happen.
Yeah.
Thank you, because
And
there's been a lot of debate about that. So thank you for confirming. When we talked about Ron DeSantis, I didn't think we were going Hitler, but Vinny.
Well, you didn't know. Well,
we went there.
Well, you didn't know that
So thank
Obama
you.
and
I
Bush
love that.
Jr. were cousins.
10
You don't-
cousins, so-
Adam, I'm here to teach you.
No, you're
I
teaching.
have to
You're
teach
teaching
you.
all of us.
I gotta shake your
that
little
the God.
head
And
get it.
I
rattled
learned a
up.
lot.
Thank you.
Being born and raised in Miami, I've never had to worry about whether it's raining or not. It happens. I didn't think that Hitler'd come up in here. When I think about making it rain, being in Miami, I'm thinking of Fat Joe and Lil Wayne
Yes.
at Club 11. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
But thank you for clarifying and thank you for teaching.
but here's
Vinny.
my-
I'm going to enroll in Vinny's
But-
geoengineering
but
class
question-
coming soon.
But question to you.
in your unusual suspect circle.
But question to you: Does
Yeah.
it bother you at all that the governor of the state that you live in is saying, "Don't spray stuff in the sky to mess with Florida"? Now hold on, Adam, and I'm talking about the stuff that just comes. We're by an airport, right? The stuff that just comes out of the fuel alone is not good for us. I get it; we still have to fly. But if they're spraying stuff because they think that we're messing up the atmosphere and the ozone, that should be a problem. And it goes to my point that what the Hitler story came in is they have been lying forever. And this is just another one. The Hitler one was just in my one of
Vinny,
the stories.
who's they?
They, them.
They, them.
They, them.
That's a callback.
Yeah.
Got to make sure.
So it's more
Thank
than
you.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more than one.
Well,
The
Vinny,
they, them are with the...
I'm just genuinely grateful that you're on this topic.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to focus on, the markets
the
and
tariffs
and then
and
all
terrorists.
that.
Yeah.
You just keep in touch with
Let me-
geoengineering
let me-
Hitler.
let me ask you a question.
And maybe they'll bring Hitler back
Let-
with the woolly
well,
mammoths
let
and
me-
the saber-tooth tiger.
That's the scary part.
Exactly.
Yeah, the woolly
How did I know
mammoth.
you were going to...
Yeah,
wool-
bring
the
back
woolly
Hitler.
mammoth. Yeah,
Adam, they
woolly-
should bring back Hitler, raise him so you could kill him.
Yes,
right?
sir. If you had a chance to
Wow.
kill baby Hitler, would you? Yes,
Yeah,
I would.
you would.
We are just all over the place.
Yeah,
aren't we,
this
right
was
now?
the last
Go to the
segment. We had some
website and
fun.
get the future looks like bong so you can think this way.
Are you anything else with the two of you guys, or you guys are good?
I think we're good.
No, him and her, they, them.
Yeah,
we're going to
Boozy
go have
Buzzy.
lunch after
Yeah,
this.
you, they, them.
We want to have 1 million people wearing the Future Looks Bright gear. So this is some of you that buy Future Looks Bright gear and the numbered ones, and some of you that go and put it on eBay. Look at this, $400, 1 out of 50, $199.
That's me on the
gray
left,
one.
man.
Who's, no, can you go to the user one?
Hat number
Rob,
one.
10 grand.
Is that 1 out of 250?
Yes.
But he got the 1 out of 250? That's good for him. What's the user's name? Can we see? What is the user's name?
Rob Gargiulo.
No, it's not.
Okay, go back.
Zone
Interesting.
service.
10 grand. Go back one, Rob, to see what else is up there.
Rob, that would have been so
Okay,
funny.
go back if you can, Rob. Okay, they go lower. So that's another one numbered. Another one, the 45, 47 numbered. Keep going lower. More of them numbered that are selling.
$3,000.
Holy moly, that's a 43 out of 50. Okay, so here's what we're doing today. This one took us a while to get, and I'll explain to you why. This is the box, Valuetainment. If you ordered this hat, when you open it up, the box right there, you see the Future Looks Bright in gold, and then there's a card in there from me to you, and this hat took a while to make for one specific reason. So this is a numbered out of 250, okay? And this says Future Looks Bright, and all of it is embroidered. This is not like a wing job. All of it says Future Looks Bright all around the hat. Black, sick hat that just got launched this morning, numbered out of 250 at 99.
Get on it.
First come, first serve. Just so you know how this works. These go like hotcakes. In no time, this goes. So within 30 minutes, this will be gone. But if you're one of the people that collects these numbered hats, we will not be doing this one again, specifically with this color, black and white Future Looks Bright, numbered out of 1 out of 250. Go to vtmerch.com, place your order. By the way, look at this, Vinny. Even down here, like the way it is.
Like if I bought one right now, so somebody's gonna get the number one right now.
Whoever orders,
Someone
someone's
just got
gonna
it
get the number
first.
one. So,
Damn
but
it,
anyways,
Benny,
that'll
what
be
are
in
we
the
doing?
box. With the box, the whole nine. Now, when we get the shipments with Future Looks Bright, you know what's coming in. This to know that it's coming strictly from us. Go to vtmerch.com, place your order. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.